Welcome.
Hello. I've been temporarily doing things a little differently to put out more content through the week.
Oh, also...
Another visitor! Stay a while! Stay forever!
And do our tiny bit to try to entertain fine chip dippers like you during lockdown. Yeah, I wish our webcam had been locked down from Puppyfractic.
So this is what Puppyfractic just did.
This is now the chat laptop. Live TV, folks. Now, for when things return to normal, I have a growing list of over 2 years' worth of the type of recipes you know and love. But right now seems as good a time as any to answer 2 questions I get asked a lot. Can I show all the Ashley stuff, including outtakes and unseen bits? And how did I even meet the oh-so-helpful shop assistant with a chipper smile? So here, by popular demand, is Ashleyfractic, raw and uncut, including some unseen clips. And we'll start by answering how we met. Well, that's easy. I basically caught it on film. See, I was retrobrighting my Atari 400, and before it went a bit wrong and streaky, I thought it would be funny to walk into a shop nobody would expect to know about such things, but actually discover that they did. And that's the whole gag, really. Here's what followed about 30 seconds after I met Ashleyfractic for the first time ever. Excuse me, do you have any good solutions for retrobrighting an Atari 400?
We have, actually what's really good is we have some hydrogen peroxide right here, so it's really good for Ataris.
That's good for Ataris?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're welcome, you have a good day.
You too. The fun thing there is you can kind of hear her pause while she tries to remember the word Ataris.
So it's really good for Ataris.
That's good for Ataris?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you so much. I give her 400 out of 400 for that. So yeah, as you may have guessed, I'd kind of scripted the gags in advance, but Ashley was so great about adding to the ideas and improving around them. So when I wanted a clip to encourage people to vote for LEGO to release the full-size LEGO Commodore 64, I thought I'd try to build on our friendship. Excuse me. Hi.
Hi, I remember you.
You've got a good memory.
I do,
How are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Good. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Another question. Do you do the LEGO Commodore 64?
The LEGO Commodore 64, not enough people voted for that actually.
Oh, so they don't.
No.
They don't. Well, we'll do it again without lady on the phone, okay? Yeah. And let's do it like you don't remember me.
Okay.
Just in case for people who haven't seen like the previous one.
Okay.
We'll wing it.
Alright.
Alright. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you do the LEGO Commodore 64?
The LEGO Commodore 64, actually not enough people voted for that one.
Oh, sad.
I'm sad. I'm sad too.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Sorry about that.
I guess I'll have to buy, what is this?
Star Wars. I would go for the BB-8 personally, because BB-8 is my favorite.
It may be your favorite, but it's not a Commodore 64.
No, it's not. But if you vote for it, then we'll get it.
Hey, I like your thinking. What do they call these things? I forget now.
I totally forgot.
I should know. I'm a
I
fan.
just know they were the cutest thing on Star Wars.
I can't remember the name. Porg, that's it. I really should have known that. And at this point, I didn't even have Ashley's number. Don't tell Puppyfractic. So I'd go to the store with no idea if she was even working. But most times I eventually found her. As with this time, when I went back and we went from Lego Stacks to Max. Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
Great, I hope you can help me. I need a replacement keyboard cable for a Macintosh Classic.
For the Macintosh Classic, we only have the inverted phone cables, but the Macintosh takes a straight.
Oh, it takes the straight?
Yeah.
I thought it was inverted.
Nope.
Okay, and you definitely don't sell those?
Nope, we don't have them here.
All right, thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
That's cool. Let's do it one more time, and... Oh, hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Good. Quick question. I need a replacement cable for a Macintosh Classic keyboard. Do you have those?
No, we only have the inverted phone cables, but the Macintosh takes a straight cable.
Oh, the Mac takes a straight one.
Yep.
That might be where I'm going wrong. Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, do you want to say hi to your fans?
Hi, everybody. Fans.
That's cool. Do you want to say... I'll say, do you want to say hi to your fans? And you can say, hi, please like and subscribe. Okay.
Do you want me to do the whole thing?
No, I'll just do that. So I'll probably put it on the end.
Okay.
What a great sport. And I will indeed put it on the end. By the way, if you want to make your own Mac to USB or any other kind of PCB, I recommend PCB Way! They make the whole process streamlined and simple. Because, speaking of Ashley, as we all know, PCB Way stands for Please Come Back, Where Are You? Now here's a couple of takes from a classic Ashley moment when I bolted back to get some nuts. Excuse me, you're nuts?
No, you're nuts.
No, like nuts and bolts for an Amiga 600?
Right.
Oh, silly me. Excuse me, you're nuts?
No, you're nuts.
No, I mean like nuts and bolts for an Amiga 600?
I thought I was your Amiga.
No, like the computer. It came from another man, the Amiga.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Huh. That'd be perfect for my other man's Amiga. What? Yeah, I don't get it either, and I wrote it. And sometimes, if I had more than one idea in mind, we'd film 2 bits in the same day, well, the same 10 minutes. Here she is after a quick scene change. Yeah, we just walked to a different aisle. Quick question, do you sell the Commodore Plus 4?
We stopped selling that when I was like -7 years old.
Oh, they stopped selling it? Oh no.
Back in the 80s, 85.
85. That's where I'm going wrong. That was quite recently then.
Yeah, I mean, not too far around then, right?
Okay. Oh, thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
Now how about some bloopers from the time I reviewed a new Commodore cartridge? This one involved some props too. Yeah, I carted these all around the store and carefully placed them in position. Definitely got a few funny looks. Excuse me. Hi, do you have the mini gang cart? What's that?
Gang of carts.
It's a gang
Mini.
of... no, like, it's like the Final Cart 3?
The ultimate
Yeah.
final form?
Let's do that little bit again. It's I got it wrong, so it's called the Final Cart.
Final cart?
So you'll say, oh yeah, here.
Okay.
It's the final cart we have.
Okay.
Right. We can pick it up from there.
So from the mini?
Yeah. No, it's like the Final Cart.
Final? Right here?
That's not like a cart. It's like a cartridge for the Commodore 64.
That you have to order from Poland.
We have to get it from Poland?
Yeah. All the way, not good with distance or somewhere over there.
How do you know all this stuff?
Research. Google.
It's very
It's
suspicious.
not good with maps, I've learned, but
Okay.
it's good with all the other knowledge.
By the way, I have something for you.
What is this?
Just a gift. Say thank you.
Cheesecake Factory. Oh my God.
Buy yourself a nice meal.
Ashleyfractic from Perifractic.
To Ashleyfractic from Perryfractic.
Message, cheers, superstar.
Cheers, superstar.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love Cheesecake Factory.
You're very welcome. I picked it up off the shelf, so make sure you pay for it
Oh, okay,
on your
so
way
I
out.
have to, okay. I got it.
I'm just kidding. Here's the receipt.
Aw, thanks.
All right, I'm going to go to Poland now. You're welcome.
Thank you.
See ya.
Poland, have fun in Poland.
Yeah,
tell
see ya.
Tell my family I said hi.
Tell your family?
Yes,
You're from Poland?
I'm Polish. Like a little bit Polish.
We'll go together. Come on, let's
Okay, let's go.
go. Wait, speaking of carts, what on earth is going on behind her here? One man pushes a cart while a smaller, identically dressed man climbs inside it. Welcome to Walmart, chaps. Well, soon it was time to treat Ashley to lunch. It's tax deductible, right? And discuss bringing Ashley into the studio to make Ask Ashley and Ashley Reacts. Check out the links in the description or at the end of this video if you missed them. And while filming Ashley Reacts, it turned out Puppyfractic was a bit of a fan too. She's showing off for you.
She is. Where'd her ear go? There it is. It brings back memories. Do you want to play?
Kisses. Speaking of Puppyfractic, our dog's weirder than yours, check. And I had a lot of fun editing Ask Ashley as well.
Some people say it's because of my accent, but I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
I don't have an accent.
No, you definitely have an accent.
You have an accent.
No, I don't have an accent.
Mine is...
You're American.
Mine's normal.
Hello, I speak English.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer for the thumbnail. But when I sadly got worms, no, that's not why I'm in quarantine, it was time to head back to Walmart. Not to the pharmacy, silly, to the fishing aisle.
Excuse me, do you have worms?
No, you have worms.
No, the game. Do you have the game?
I've got game. You got game?
No, the game Worms. It's called Worms. It's a game, video game.
No, we have fish and game worms.
Fish what?
Fish and game worms. Worms.
Oh, you do have worms.
Got some Canadians, some big reds.
So you do have worms.
I have worms.
That's cute.
Was that good?
Yeah.
And when I found out this was actually her last ever day at work, it made sense to try and film as many different bits for future videos as I could. I mean, it's not like she'd get fired at that point.
Any ideas, Ashley?
Is it plugged in?
Yes, it's plugged in.
Is it turned on?
Yes, it's turned on.
I know. Try a parafractic hammer ripper.
That's a good idea. Do you have Phillips screwdriver?
I do, but you have to give it back to me.
Now, at this stage, her colleagues actually knew she was kind of famous, like this guy who definitely knew what was going on. As for this guy, well, he looks very suspicious indeed. Well, we're still here on her final day, so time to write a quick gag about Commodore keycaps.
Excuse me. Hi, do you sell C64 keys? What's this?
64 keys.
Not 64 keys. I need a key for a Commodore 64 for the keyboard.
Okay. Lego aisle 12.
Lego? Oh yeah, good idea. Thanks.
And with my April Fool's Day video coming up about the Plus 4 Mini, yeah, no, it's real, it was time to fool around for one of the last times.
Excuse me. Hi, do you have the Commodore Plus 4 Mini?
No, but you'll never guess how many inquiries we had on that.
Really? How many?
None.
And being an extended shoot meant that I had to follow her around and get out of the way when a real customer suddenly approached. Awkward. Okay, let's try that again. Here's an unseen pun about the ZX Spectrum next. I say pun because, gosh, I love that machine.
Excuse me. Hey, do you sell the Commodore 116?
What is with you on Commodores?
What?
You're obsessed. Why don't you do a video on like Spectrums?
Because they're not as good.
Thank you. Next.
And all too soon, it was time to film the last ever Ashleyfractic clip. Which is probably just as well, seeing as she called security on me.
Excuse me. Hi, do you sell ozone?
Ozone, it's all around us.
No. Ozone generators that I can make my own ozone?
You're the one putting the hole in the ozone layer. Security at aisle 14, please.
Oh, shit.
And that, as they say, is all she wrote, filmed, Thank you so much to Ashleyfractic for all of this, and I know we all wish her well in her ongoing new endeavours. And like I said, the door is always open. She's welcome back anytime. But let me know if you enjoyed this little departure from the norm and whether you'd like to see more like it. Puppyfractic, the dog, the myth, the weirdo. Anyone? Thanks for watching. Subscribe below and cheerio.
Hi everybody, hi fans, please like and subscribe.
I like your style.